Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason with me, back to more Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Last time, we made it through the second area, I guess you can say, for Neo Bowser Castle, and we got the ability to pursue Kamek into the Dream World once again. And this time, well, we're not going to waste any time and go straight into the Dream World to pursue him once again, because we have to. This is probably one of the more annoying segments between the Dream World and the real world, is just having to pursue Kamek, just because the battles can get annoying. Anyway, looks like we got some enemies here that I'm going to just go ahead and take care of. Okay, that takes care of all those enemies. Go ahead and just grab this item here for a max candy. Let's head inside. It appears we have rising lava to deal with. So we have to go ahead and use our stash tree, or whatever it's called. I think it is called a stash tree, but I could be wrong. It doesn't matter how many times I play this game, I don't pay attention to what all the names of certain Luiginary works are. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go on my way for these coins. Then I'm gonna go this way. Grab this max candy, and let's go ahead and head into this area. Get ourselves a coin. We have a warp pipe here. So let's head into the door. Because... Mario, Luigi. What's wrong? It's me, Peach. I'm a damsel. Save me. Okay, I guess that wouldn't bite on you wouldn't bite on that again. And it's time for our second battle with Kamek. This time, well, Kamek's gonna use the same clone scheme. Except this time looks like they're going to have Goombas and Spinies there, but that's okay because now we can hit him hard with our Luiginary attack. Okay, so, yep, there they are. They're the triangles that I was talking about last time, or 2 times ago. So basically the upside down triangle will be left, the correct triangle will be, to the right. Oh, hello there. So it seems that this attack is basically based on needing to stomp on these dry bones. They will try to throw bones at us. So basically just dodge and jump on them, and then we'll get a pile of them down there at the bottom, which I hate that I'm not, actually registering jumping on these guys. It's kind of upsetting. Whatever. And now what we get to do is throw them at Kamek. And of course we have to defeat them before moving on. Alright, let's just keep whacking them with the Luiginary wall and see if we can take them down this way. There anything. Well, it took down most of them. And, of course, the Kamek's healing. Alright, there we go. Now, I guess I'll just do a hammer attack on these guys. Oh yeah, and because of the master hammer, we get to attack twice with the hammer. Terrible, sloppy dry bones is... What about all that training? Alright, we get a circle, square, triangle. So circle's bottom, I keep sucking at that. There we go. Alright, I guess we'll go for the Legionary Hammer on Kamek once again. And once again, he runs away like a chicken. So there was no reason to use an experience badge effect on that phase. Next time it won't be so easy, huh? Well, anyway, we'll get an ultra syrup jar there, and if we use that warp pipe that we saw in the previous room, it'll bring us right back out next to the dream portal. So let's head back to the real world once again. He got away again. Quickly, after him. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Seems the spell has been broken on all these rooms, so I actually want to go ahead and come over here real quick, because I want to do a little bit of exploring. So first off, come this way. We'll find ourselves with another enemy, but we'll also get our 9th attack piece. Very good. And a gold statue, which we don't really need. Alrighty, took care of that enemy pretty quickly. And now we can actually head in the direction that we actually needed to go. Alrighty, go ahead and come up this way. And first off, before going up, we'll go to the left, or to the right. Oh, because if we do, one, there would be this path all the way over here that will have some items for us. Some coins. And then a 1-up deluxe. And then, oops, if we come down this way, we'll find a flaming Entasmaton. But then, we come back down through this room, make our way all the way down here, and then we can find a max syrup jar as well as another enemy, and the final attack piece in the entire game for Neo Bowser Castle, and our final bros attack for Luigi. We get the Star Rocket, which is Luigi's most powerful attack. And luckily, we have an enemy right here to demonstrate it on. So, I'm going to go ahead and use the experience thing for this, and then I'm going to go ahead and waste Mario's turn, just doing a jump attack. And of course, we have to wait for them to do their counter attack. But now we can show off the star rocket. So, what this does is it is a attack that uses tilting the screen. So we need to tilt the screen in order to move the rocket and pick up these stars. These stars kind of, justify if we get an excellent or not. Now I'll go ahead and jump with Mario, and then Luigi will jump on the little guy, and that'll just defeat him. But if you actually have a powerful enemy that doesn't, go away after like that did, the stars will actually pierce them for massive damage. So it's definitely a worthwhile attack to go for. Alrighty, back in the main room, let's go ahead and just move up north this time, instead of taking detours that way. And then we'll find yet another enemy as well as 50 coins. Alrighty. So, now that we've moved on to a new room again, we have another flaming Tasmaton. There just feels to be a lot more enemies, which I guess it's understandable. It is Bowser's castle. Also, there's a charred effect, which basically means Mario is burnt in the butt until he either burns it off or we use a refreshing herb to heal him. Alright, so now we're getting into a bit of an interesting area. This requires us to move throughout this entire area kind of as perfectly as possible. So, what we're going to need to do is follow through these bomb paths and look for the openings within them. I failed to do that there, probably. Alright, go through here, here, there, and here, and boom. There we go. That takes care of that. Grab that. There's another room that we can enter up there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this first, or defeat this enemy first. Alrighty, that takes care of those enemies. So there's probably gonna be, another enemy here. However, I'm gonna skip around him for a sec so we can do some exploring. Get a secret box. And then, I guess we'll fight him now. Alrighty, that enemy is taken care of. Get a refreshing herb. But if we come up this way, it seems we have found a area with a switch. We're going to need to remember this area because we're going to want to come back here. Alrighty, so next up will be the other two doorways that we saw. So go ahead and just spin dash around, and let's go to the far right first. As through here, we'll find an enemy, but also beans. Lovely beans. Alrighty, enemy taken care of once again. And now we can go ahead and finally head through the middle door. Yeah, you idiots. Great, just great. You barked my magic. I didn't get to twist the doors as much as I would have liked. But no matter, it's still complex enough to trap your small brains. This is the end for you. Wander here forever. Nah. I refuse to wander here forever. However, I will go to the far left, or the far right. Because, one, we have a coin block here. But also I just have a hunch that this is the intended way to go. Alright, sorry about that not talking there. I actually was like thinking about something, because when Mario didn't like level up that last battle, I actually went and looked at his went and looked at his stats screen. It said 39. I was just thinking about how in Pokemon games, like during Joe Conroy's like Pokemon LPs, how he's had a lot of points where he is not leveled up because he needs like 2 more experience. It just made me think of that. Now Mario gets that level up. Level 41. Which means we get to raise his attack even more than it already is. Alrighty, so looks like we can go up here. However, I'm a tricky man and I like going around the long way. Mainly due to the fact that this area looks to be littered with some items that we may want to grab. Such as a max candy. And then if we come over here, we can then get a max mushroom, as well as, you know, get a bunch of coins too. And lastly, we'll get 100 coins. Alrighty. So now what we need to do is we need to get these bombs, one over to hit these coin blocks, but then we need to get them up to that rail over there. And now that we've done that, we'll be able to move forward and figure out what we need to do further on in the rooms. Looks to be a Kamek block here. That'll just tell us that, you know, we can't go through that room. But also, looks to be a few more enemies. But I think we've made some good progress. So I think we're ending things here. Next time on Mario and Luigi Dream Team, we finish up going through this section of the castle and pursue Kamek one final time into the dream world. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, share it out a ton. Make sure to subscribe if you've not already. And I will see you guys all later.